You're scrolling, drifting through the endless static of the algorithm, waiting for the signal to cut through the noise. Consider, if you will, that you just found the frequency. You've just stepped off the timeline of the everyday, into the space where the forgotten history and the hidden truths finally touch down. There's the story you know, and then there's the airspace we're about to enter. Check your coordinates, because you're heading towards the landing point. Welcome back, friends. Today's story, The Dress-Up Girl. Little Ari was a pint-sized girl growing up in sunny Boca Raton, Florida. But while other little girls in her neighborhood were dreaming of fairy tale princesses and pop stars, Ari was dreaming of monsters. She was utterly fascinated by the macabre. Her favorite holiday was, unsurprisingly, Halloween. But she didn't just dress up once a year. She painted her face like a skeleton on a random Tuesday, wore Freddy Krueger masks around the house, and was obsessed with the movie Jaws that her parents had to keep a close eye on her television habits. Her mother, a successful CEO, once nervously joked to a friend that she was genuinely worried her sweet-looking, dimpled daughter might grow up to be a serial killer. Then there was her incredible strange luck of sports. Her family loved hockey, and they had front row seat tickets to the Florida Panthers. Young Ari, sitting in the stands, somehow managed to become the first fan in franchise history to be hit by a rogue hockey puck. Not once, but twice in the same season. She was tiny, but she was tough. She was resilient, and she had a voice that was impossibly big for her frame. At just 8 years old, she stepped onto the ice, the exact same ice where those pucks had flown at her. She would step up to sing the Star-Spangled Banner for the Panthers. The crowd was stunned. But from there, she didn't become a horror movie director. And she certainly didn't become a professional hockey player. She took that massive voice to Broadway, landing a role in a musical. That musical then led to a television show on Nickelodeon about a performing art high school. But she wasn't the star. She was cast as a quirky, somewhat scatterbrained sidekick. They even made her dye her hair bright, unnatural cherry red. Network executives didn't quite know what to do with her. But music producers heard her sing behind the scenes. A voice that possessed a rare 4-octave range and a whisper register that immediately drew whispers of a young Mariah Carey. She even traded the red dye for a signature high ponytail. She traded the horror masks for record-breaking pop anthems. Today, she is one of the most streamed artists in the history of the world. A Grammy-winning powerhouse who can pack arenas around the globe. That little goth girl from Boca Raton who couldn't dodge a flying hockey puck grew up to be a pop cultural icon. You know her as the chart-topping vocalist behind Thank You, Next, and the star in the blockbuster movie Wicked. She is Ariana Grande, and whether you realize it or not, this is The Landing Point. Thank you for watching today, The Landing Point. Our stories come out Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so you can always catch our latest story. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Roadrunner Real Estate. They're a full-service real estate company that can help you with both your real estate, residential and commercial needs, both buying and selling and leasing for the commercial side. If you haven't done so already, please go out to our YouTube page and subscribe so you can get our latest stories that come out. If you want our latest updates, please go to our Facebook page and follow and like that. And then for those of you that enjoy just listening to stories when you're out on the drive, we do have our podcast too that you can hear the same stories. Thank you for listening to today's story, and we'll catch you next time.